Howdy, friends. Your city manager, Seth Sumner, here with your daily COVID-19 update. It's Sunday, April 26th, 2020, and today marks the 42nd video that we've come together and shared these COVID updates and talked about the issues surrounding this pandemic that has swept the globe. Today also marks a very somber turn for McMinn County. We have had a lot of testing done, and that is a good thing. We need to continue testing more and more of our population. Those tests remain available for you at the Department of Health. Please get tested. Those are available to you Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. until noon. And we'll also be updating you if that changes as far as we have another big event here locally. Last Sunday we did have 334 McMinn Countyans get tested at the Athens Regional Park. But I talked about the grim turn, and what we need to talk about here, folks, is McMinn County did so well for so long. We stayed at 3 COVID positive persons for 16 days. We then moved to 6, and we stayed there for several days. Yesterday, I let you know that we were at 10. Today, we are at 14 positive cases. 14. We've got to get even more serious than we've been about this. We have to prevent this pandemic from continuing to spread. And this comes on the cusp of us relaxing some of those restrictions. Now, that is under advisement and guidelines produced by the state of Tennessee. There are no local mandates, there's no local requirements, but we are following and adhering to the Governor Bill Lee's and the state of Tennessee's guidelines for reopening our businesses. It's important for our livelihoods. I know for small business owners out there especially, this is important that you're able to open up and do so responsibly while still protecting the public's health. We're going to follow those guidelines, and we're going to see about opening the state of Tennessee up. But 14 positive cases now in McMinn County. There are 9,667 positive Tennesseans across the state. There have been now 181 deaths. This is absolutely serious, that if you must go out, that you're going out by yourself, not taking the entire family if you can help it. You're wearing masks. And the masks help protect other people. The mask stops from any kind of spit or anything leaving your mouth or nose that could get on products in a store, that could come in contact with other people. The masks are to help other people. Please, if you have to, get out. And remember, we are under a stay-at-home order until April 30th by Governor Bill Lee. I hope everyone continues to abide in those orders. And we talked about on Friday Tennessee Pledge. It is a promise that we all must make, because none of us, not I, and I know you don't want to, be the cause of someone else catching COVID-19, and especially catching it and perhaps dying from it. I can't be much more grim about what we're facing right now. And I know you've been talking a lot about there. We're relaxing some of those guidelines, some of the orders in the next, actually tomorrow, in the next few days, the next few weeks, to get Tennessee back to work. And that's important. But our health is most important. That you and I and all of us together are protecting each other's health by wearing face masks, by using proper hygiene. got out this weekend, rode around looking, and I noticed there's a lot of people out. There's a lot of people without face masks, without hand sanitizer. There's a lot of folks that are not doing much to take care of my and your health. And that's got to change. We have to look out for each other. We're in this together. We can only beat this together. We can't beat this if folks are out there with COVID-19 and are spreading it. And it's quite possible that that is happening across the world, that there are people infected with COVID-19 that don't have the symptoms. They don't know. They don't feel bad, and so they don't get tested. And so when they go out and they're not wearing a face mask and they cough or sneeze or just talk, that germ can land on an item that you pick up, you take home, and then you've got it. This is serious, people. Athenians and McMinn-Countians have done a tremendous job of getting tested, and those tests now, because we are conducting more and more, are showing that there is more COVID here than we thought. And we have to protect each other. So I'm calling on you, and I'll do everything I can to help. But we are in this together. Abide in the stay at home. Only make essential runs. And when you do have to go into a store, you wear a face mask. Get hand sanitizer if you can acquire it. And I know some of these things are hard to come by. The face mask doesn't have to be N95. It can be a simple cloth face mask. Again, all you have to do is stop anything coming from your nose or mouth outward. Landing on products, landing on people, landing on surfaces. That's all you're trying to do. You cover your nose and mouth and you stop that. And even if you are asymptomatic COVID-19, then that helps prevent this pandemic from spreading even further here in Athens. So I hope everyone is on here day 42 taking this seriously. Covering your mouth, using proper hygiene, washing your hands 20 seconds, warm water and soap, that you are staying at home, that you're not putting our elderly, our vulnerable people, not putting our newborns and mothers at risk. We have to protect each other, and we've got to get through this, or it's going to be a lot harder moving forward. We have to take care of this now because there's no vaccine. There's no treatment. We have to keep from getting it. Keep it from spreading. And that is something that every single one of us has a part in. So again, 14 COVID positive persons here in McMinn County. 9,667 across Tennessee. It continues to go up. And it will continue to go up. We knew this. We know this going into it, that we would continue to see more and more of these cases. Of those 14 here locally, 4 have recovered. That means right now there are 10 COVID positive persons that are dealing with symptoms or maybe asymptomatic, but they are quarantined. They are going to recover. Our prayers are with them and their family as they're quarantined, and they look forward to recovering and rejoining us up here in the weeks ahead. But as we're looking to reopen restaurants tomorrow and retail establishments Wednesday, and then other businesses on into the future, we'll hear more about that this coming week. We have to be even more vigilant. We cannot relax. We cannot let up. Now, more than ever, it's important that we all are taking care of each other and that we are wearing face masks and making sure that we're not spreading germs and especially COVID-19. I hope you've had a wonderful weekend with your family. Happy Sunday to everybody. But it's really hitting home now. We really have to strap our boots on, and we've got to do even more what we've been doing all these past several weeks, and be responsible, use proper hygiene, and stay at home, because this pandemic is still happening, and it is still a threat to all of us. There's no fixing this in the near future. We have to be in this together and take care of your health so that we take care of the health of others. I will not be the cause of a vulnerable person dying because I didn't wear a face mask. I will not be the cause of an elderly person dying because I didn't properly sanitize my hands. Please take this serious, Athenians, McMinn Countyans, all Tennesseans. We're in this together. We will get through this together. It's going to be beautiful weather ahead. We're going to get back out playing in our parks. I hope we are able to play baseball soon. But mission number one right now is for us to protect each other's health. Without our health, we have nothing. May God bless you. May God bless Athens.